then there just isn't really much of a chance here for Spirit Academy on Mirage. They do get the luxury of the side pick, though. They're starting off on their CT half, and I'd love them to prove me wrong, right? We sound like Spirit Academy haters and Big Simple fans here, and it's just not the case. I think we're just sort of being realistic, managing expectations. But if they can make this happen, then yeah, I'd love to see a third map.
If anything, on like an organizational level, I'm definitely more of a Spirit Academy fanboy myself. Always love to see the underdogs progress. Unfortunately, you're right. We have been managing expectations. And Maze, though, he's trying to defy them. 3v3. Possible to stop this onslaught.
You know, he had a pretty horrible start to the first map, and then he woke up massively towards the end, right? You remember that eco round that they won? He was able to smash 3 kills with the Deagle. Then a good start here as well.
Only thing that might be a little exciting is Robo and Sypho's Deagles, but... Okay, there we go. No need for that, but...
You might be onto something here. Big start from Sypho. It is going to be Andu going down, but the HE following up. Robo gone. Sypho follows. Makujin is the next to drop, and as is Sotfix. So it all leaves it down to Maze. He has got himself a nice flank, but he's trying to sort of find the right timing here, because had he have pulled the trigger onto the stairs player, pretty sure Simple would have just spun around and taken him out. So we'll just sit put. Maze's not going to get any exits. If he had a kit here, this would be insane. But yeah, maybe. They're holding for him. This is ridiculous. Yep. See you later.
Nex has been able to scale up Connector very quickly. I don't think he's going to be expected at all. In the meantime, though, Mokujin is already starting to make quick work of a player in Palace. There's 2 that they need to contend with, but Southfic has taken care of that second prong. Robo, not expected. Takes a sweet time, trains himself on the angle, but will eventually be taken apart by Kakanito. Now down to just 1 member. And I can't believe, even with a couple of advantages there, Spirit Academy have come down to just 2. Here it is. Andu, no. Gets it done with a... Bc.Games getting ready to enter the B bomb site. A very stacked one of that. A 4v4 about to ensue here as Prime Tap starts to step in. Already a double found. Mokujin and Sypho, though, they're quickly being very problematic. Next to talking to the corner is going to be able to find 1, maybe both. You got to contend with the short player first if you're Mokujin. Stuck on the reload, trying to swing out, but can't.
They're up against the bigger weapons. Big kill robot.
We finally see Spirit Academy.
Weirdly, yeah, you're right. This tier economy has been easy to break. Damage has been inflicted in many of these rounds, and it's made things expensive. Oh What a shot from Simple, my God. How does he deliver like that?
Job's not done yet. And spotted. Simple doesn't want to be distracted, and he makes the right call. Goes forward, finds Sofik. Now the hedges have been thinned a bit. Entry into the A side becomes a whole lot easier. Simple shakes his mouse towards the tail end of that shot. Still able to find Robo on the second connection. And it's Maze left alone. Does Simple go forward to fight him? Guess not. The BC game, after that little speed bump, looking to just get back into winning ways. Simple trying to create some content for the highlight reel. Kakanita will be sweeping up the final kill.
Look at this shot again. So fast. Even after taking the early disadvantage. And he's just toying with them. Absolutely. So they will be aware that BC Game have crossed into the lower tunnels, so likely going to be some kind of split towards that A-bomb site, especially the ramp player's position. We'll try and pivot off of Prime Taps a little bit here. Or they pull it back. It seems like they're actually going to head towards B instead.
Oh, really good connection there by Sofik. Is going to slow down their progression, but there's still a lot more to do. Maze is continuing to provide the output, but it's Simple in a 1v3. That's the man you want.
Maybe they could still pull this off.
Look at this from Spirit Academy. They go exploring, but no. Kakanita and Prime Taps, that's such a disaster if you're one of the Academy boys. Free A site. Not even much of an investment from BC Game. Oh, dude, this is recoverable. This has suddenly swung back in their favor, but Simple is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that doesn't happen. Prime Taps still contesting. And Sofik is way too far away to be relevant in this matter.
And there it is again. Another one of these rounds that they shouldn't really be taking, but they inch ahead. It is pure filth. In round number 8. Rifles being tossed along, wanting Prime Taps to upgrade off for the Galil into the A1S. He'll do exactly that. Gotta just get out of here now. It's a shame we don't see Dust 2 in the series. I kind of wanted to see the new bomb radiuses. You can't sit car anymore.
Oh, this is a good nade from Sofik. Just a little too short on time. I think if it lands maybe a second and a half earlier, he could have seen one player backing off. Robo.
Oof.
1 for 1's not bad. But BC Games
coming in
positions
for a
are now fully exposed. They shouldn't be hard for Sophic to do something here. Does manage to get one. Mokujin, it just keeps being the 1-for-1s, but finally the mold has been broken. It's simple in a 1v2. Quickly try and commit to the bomb. Doesn't expect Massey to already...
It's a little bit more here on Mirage than they did in map 1. Not by a lot yet, though. They have got the firepower advantage once again, and a good chance to swing this one their way. I feel like they really need to convert here. And Andu, once again, has found the entry with the Tech 9. Whiffs a little bit onto the short player, but the trade is there.
Simple, up close. And yeah, Sophic's already booked out of this one. As that AWP, much more important in the subsequent round, so... Oh, it doesn't even get the luxury of saying...
Yeah. Yeah, they can get close enough. Still, the 13-4 scoreline is on the cards, but a lot to do to get there. Then still a hell of a way to go. They are just against the pistols here, though, so it should be 8 at least.
Okay. Nice shot by Robo, but the tripwire's already been set up by the Opera. That is simple. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, on the micro level, Simple is just looking so damn good. Like, all of his shots are looking incredibly crispy. The flick speed is unbelievable at the moment.
HG's going to blow it open. Simple sightline into window, but nobody on the receiving end. Narrowly misses the flick, and that top mid smoke still being intact allows him to escape. So I like the little prod, the dip into mid, but the water's a little bit too cold, so he backs off. It's a final round of the half, and whichever way this goes, they'll be reasonably happy. It's been a strong performance from them so far, but I think they'd really like to hit 9. Simple's going to reaggress.
Simple scaling up short. Bc.Game wanting to fight in connector. Simple's there to serve as a guard as they start to scale up. Prime taps that second player to come into contention as well. This is a very lost Spirit Academy that is just being pummeled into the ground. Sophic can't even recede into passivity this time. Has to go for it. Final round of the first half. And I think this might be the most... I feel like Bc.Game are actually playing a really good team game, but every time they aren't, every time there's a mistake about to happen, Simple just plugs in that hole, no problem.
Yeah, he seems to. He's filling that role beautifully. Kakanito opening up again as Simple follows. They have lost control of this A site, so it is going to have to be a retake. Oh, big shot. Simple again, the man to trade, and that little 1-2 sucker punch. The dynamic duo between Simple and Kakanito continues as they both find 2 apiece, just wrestling with each other for that top spot in the scoreboard.
Spirit Academy trying to force their way into the B bomb site. There's 2 players waiting for them. And they've barely even made it out of the apartment. They're already losing bodies, losing blood. Prime taps on the defense with his MP9. And although Robo might be able to get a bit of a highlight out of this, closing it out will be a very difficult exercise.
Sadly. It's a bit disappointing, a little bit anticlimactic. A pat on the back to go to Bc.Games for sure. I mean, they've been just fantastic. Ooh.
Oh, Kakanito.
Wow. Just had, like, you know, no armor, just Glocks, is whatever, it's a 4K, but the fact they had actually invested into that round, and that's what they get out of going up con is just ridiculous. Kakanito splitting the difference, going above and beyond. Now he's 21 and 5, he's rocking a 4+ KD. So it's just been utter filth. The North Macedonia. You know, we were teeing up this TNL Fnatic finals, but I don't know anymore. I actually think we might see Bc.Games there.
Oh?
Ooh. A little bit more Mazay magic. Maybe we're still going here.
We are, but that's what happened in Overpass as well, right? We started to see a little bit more action come out of Spirit Academy when their days were already looking numbered. Like, even with this round, they would have to get 8 clean rounds in a row to even have the prospect of trying in this game to even take it to overtime. I don't see Simple, Kakanito, Andu, all these players screwing up like 8 times in a row. I just don't see it happening.
Oh, yeah, I mean, me neither. Me neither. I don't think that this is going to be the start of a crazy Spirit Academy comeback, but I think you take what you can get in situations like this, especially going into the tail end of this map and, you know, being 9-3 down, losing the pistol, just accepting. Oh, Nexa, closer individually, put up some numbers as well so that your rating doesn't take such a hit. I think that's always a positive. And then, you know, if you can do that a few times, close it up, maybe we see 12-8, 12-9, then you can start having a conversation about maybe bringing it back. But for now, this may be where the line is drawn in the sand again. 12-4 is about to become 13, I believe, as Kakanito is still doing all the lifting. He's found himself another 2K. He wants to be above the 4KD for us. That's his benchmark. That's what he's looking for.
Can't believe after making it all the way through to the quarterfinals, this is the performance we end up seeing from Spirit Academy. Like, I know they've had their issues with fielding the full lineup, but still, that is the lineup that they ended up making it to the quarterfinals with, right? So, kind of disappointed to see what we just witnessed. A Bc.Games, their ranking has obviously not been done justice. They are far and beyond the better team here.